let's go check it out.
Okay. We pulled into Lost Lake Campground in Oregon last night. We were coming from Montana, Wyoming area, had an amazing time in Glacier.
It's so weird to not be in bear country anymore.
Oh,
like
that's
walking
true.
around here without bear spray just like feels so wrong.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
That's
it's
true.
weird.
We made some tasty matchas and scored an awesome spot at a first come, first serve campsite last night at Lost Lake. They have a first come, first serve loop on F loop, which is pretty cool. So now we're gonna check out the lake and
Just have a nice little morning stroll with our teas. It's gonna be so nice.
it took like 6 months for the van to arrive and like 18 months for us to build it.
I know, really quick. Hi.
Even though the long process required determination and patience, our vision, our dream of an epic, adventurous, free lifestyle kept us motivated. We're now 10 months into van life, and if I'm being honest, it wasn't what we expected. When you think of freedom, you think whatever you want, whenever you want. By that definition, van life is not freedom. We have half the time we had before, and we get to do half of what we want to do.
I like walking around in trees so much because it reminds me when I was a little girl, I really believed in fairies. And it looks like the enchanted forest that I thought that the fairies would live in.
This does look ideal to go paddleboarding though, doesn't it? Come on, Scooty, let's go.
Go where?
Let's go.
What are you doing? Stop it. Things have like little pokies on them, look.
Ouch.
Left. You got it?
You got it? Ow.
Does it still hurt?
No, I guess it doesn't. I'm just being a baby.
Now comes the long and tedious process of pumping this bitch up. And I'm gonna take the first shift.
We're now realizing that before van life, we took our freedom for granted. We still had jobs and responsibilities, but we were in control of our own schedules. We had autonomy. And that autonomy as an adult is something that you learn to expect. And like anything in life that you learn to expect over time, eventually you feel entitled to it and you begin to take it for granted.
I'm clocking out. Whew.
Hey. When I say that van life is not freedom, what I mean is that we don't have the same level of individual autonomy that we had grown to expect living in a house with 2 cars, separate schedules, and different social circles. I like you paddling me around. This is nice. For example, if I wanted to go to the store, I could go and come back and no one would even notice. If I wanted to go to the gym, I could schedule that on a lunch break, be in and out, no problem. I'm ready to go for a swim. Are you?
No.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
You're not gonna go yet? 1, 2.
Oh my god. First foul again.
What you got there?
When? Look.
He is like a little dragon.
I can't believe camping's over and we're going to the airport. I'm so depressed.
And in the van, it's the opposite. Everything's a compromise. We have to agree on meals, where we sleep, where we're gonna work, when we're gonna exercise. I mean, the list goes on. Maybe I do have a small bladder, although I do drink a lot of water. If one of us needs to use the bathroom, we ask if they're going number 1 or number 2, because in the van, it matters. So after a challenging initial 9 months, we sat down, had a heart-to-heart, and through communication and compromise, unironically, we came up with an awesome solution for this. I'll tell you about what we did in the next video. Thanks for subbing and joining us on this social experiment called van life. Talk to you soon.